In the world of football, there are certain players whose stories seem to be written before they even begin. They are discovered at a young age, taken under the wings of big clubs, and labeled as the next big star from their very first steps. Every performance is analyzed, every goal reaches millions, and they climb step by step toward the top. But football is not only made of these stories, because there is another path, a much different, much deeper, and often far more compelling one. A path that moves slowly, filled with ups and downs, sometimes forgotten but never truly lost. Alexander Sørloth's story belongs exactly to this path. Now, let me ask you a question. Have you ever realized that a player no one is talking about has actually become one of the most dangerous strikers in Europe? Think about it carefully. You constantly see the same names on social media, the same players being talked about, the same goals circulating over and over again. But somewhere in the background, there is someone quietly doing his job, away from all the noise. That's exactly where Sørloth comes in. His story is not about a star who exploded overnight. On the contrary, it is the story of a player built over time, shaped with patience, and tested again and again. As his journey began in Norway, coming through the Rosenborg system and later moving through clubs like Bodo Glimt, he was far from being considered a future European star. Back then, Sørloth was simply seen as a tall, physically strong striker who was effective in the air, but not much more than that. If someone had told you back then that this same player would one day become one of the most informed strikers in Europe, would you have believed it? Probably not, because his path was never simple. After his early years in Norway, Sørloth moved to the Netherlands to join Groningen, where he made over 40 appearances and began to show signs of development, contributing with double-digit goal involvement across competitions. This was the first time he started to attract attention outside Scandinavia, but even then, it wasn't enough to label him as a future star. He then moved to Denmark, joining FC Midtjylland, where his physical presence and goal-scoring ability became more evident. During his time there, he contributed important goals and assists, helping the team compete at a higher level. Yet again, despite his progress, he remained under the radar. Just another promising striker, but nothing extraordinary in the eyes of the football world. And then came the biggest stage of his career at the time. The Premier League. Crystal Palace, one of the most demanding and unforgiving leagues in football. When Sørloth joined Palace, expectations were high, but the reality turned out very differently. In 20 league appearances, he failed to score a single goal, struggling to adapt to the pace, intensity, and tactical demands of English football. For many players, a period like this becomes the end of the story. So let me ask you again. When a player fails at this level, what usually happens? Most of the time, the story ends. But not for Sørloth, because his story was never about failure being the end. It was about what comes after. His loan move to Trabzonspor changed everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. In the 2019 to 2020 season, Sørloth exploded. In 33 league matches, he scored 24 goals and provided 6 assists, finishing as the Turkish Süper Lig top scorer. But it wasn't just the numbers, it was the way he played. He dominated defenders, won aerial duels, scored from inside and outside the box, and became the focal point of the entire attack. Now, let me ask you something. Was this just a one-season wonder? Or was it a sign of something bigger? Because some players find the perfect environment at the perfect time, and everything clicks, and Sørloth found exactly that. After that incredible season, he earned a move to RB Leipzig in the Bundesliga. This was another step up, another challenge. In Germany, He played 22 league matches and scored 5 goals, struggling at times to secure a consistent starting role due to competition within the squad. However, even in this period, he continued to develop his game, learning to adapt to faster transitions and more tactical systems. Then came Real Sociedad. This was where things started to come together again. In La Liga, Sørloth found a system that suited him better. Across his time with Sociedad, he scored over 20 league goals, including a standout season where he hit double digits comfortably, and even produced multiple goal performances that reminded everyone of his finishing ability. His link-up play improved, his movement became sharper, and his confidence returned. And now, when you watch Sørloth today, you are no longer watching a player trying to prove himself. You are watching a player who already knows what he is capable of. The most striking thing about his game is that he is no longer just a target man. Yes, he still uses his height and strength, but now he combines that with intelligent positioning, composure in front of goal, and the ability to contribute to build up play. He can hold the ball, create space, assist teammates, and finish chances with remarkable efficiency. So let me ask you this. What is more dangerous, a striker who only finishes or one who can do everything? Because that is exactly where Sørloth stands today. When you compare him to players like Haaland, the difference becomes even more interesting. Haaland is arguably the best pure finisher in the world, a goal machine built to convert chances. Kane, on the other hand, is more of a playmaker, dropping deep and creating opportunities. But Sørloth, he is becoming a hybrid, a striker who can finish, create, dominate physically, and influence the game in multiple ways. And that makes him incredibly difficult to stop. And yet, despite all of this, people still aren't talking about him enough. Why? Because the spotlight is somewhere else. But let me ask you one more question. Who is more dangerous, the player everyone watches, or the one no one notices? Because football history has shown us something very clear. The biggest explosions often begin in silence. And that is exactly what is happening right now. Sørloth's recent form is not just a streak. It is a statement. It is the result of years of development, failures turned into lessons, and a player finally reaching his peak. Every touch feels dangerous. Every movement creates uncertainty. Every chance feels like a goal. So now we arrive at the most important question. Is this just form, or is it transformation? Because if it's transformation, then this is only the beginning. And if it's only the beginning, then what comes next? A bigger club, a bigger league, Champions League nights. And when that happens, will everyone finally notice? Or will they look back and say, how did we miss this? Because right now, one thing is undeniable. Alexander Sørloth is silently destroying Europe. If you enjoy these kinds of football stories, you're in the right place, because Legacy of Eliteserien is exactly about this kind of content. Here, you won't just find goals, but the real stories behind players, their rise, and the details no one talks about. We explore the most interesting characters in European football, underrated stars, and rising talents together. If you want to not just watch football, but truly understand it, then this channel is for you. Every video is created to give you a different perspective. Who do you think the next video should be about? Don't forget to write it in the comments, because your ideas truly matter for the growth of this channel. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like it and support the content. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. Turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload. This is not just a channel, it's a community for people who truly love football. Join the legacy of Eliteserien family and let's keep discovering together.